I've been doing some experimenting with some resin, epoxy resin. I've been working on some coasters. Doing a lot of different things with flowers and seashells and just colors, and just to see how how it would work out, how it would turn out. And experiments are just little things that don't mean anything. This is one. I had some blue sand, some seashells, small. Just kind of threw them in there, and just to see how it would turn out, what the sand would do, and it's just a piece of junk right now. But I've started doing some coasters, and these are colored. And I got 3 of them done. I got 2 more to do, and then the base for it, or the holders I should say, for it. So let me get going. I gotta get some things around, get my camera set up, and we'll do 2 more coasters. They come in sets of 5. A couple more colors. We're going to do a white and a real lime green. So, get back to you in a bit. Okay. What I do is I use 1 liquid ounce, or fluid ounce, I guess you would say. And I use these cups, and I mark it for a ½ ounce, for a full ounce, part A, part B. Most of you know that the resin comes in 2 parts. Most of it is equal parts by volume, not by weight. Excuse me. But part B is quite a bit heavier than the part A, from what I can tell. I haven't measured it or weighed it or anything. So I always start out with the part A, my stir sticks, and we will start out with part A. Now I have a little flashlight that I turn on, and that way it shines up the marks real good. Now I'm using this because each one is going to be a different color, so I have to mix each one by itself, which is a little slow, but and you're measuring, you get just as close to exact as you can get. Looks like my little flashlight wants to try to go out on me. Maybe it needs new batteries. And what's nice about these little, I guess, medicine cups is they've got a rounded top on them, which makes it really hard to slop over when you stir. Okay, and there's part B. Now, we stir, and this takes a while. So I will turn the flashlight off here. I will fast forward it. Okay, had to pick it up and look in the, hold it up to the light, make sure that it was mixed up. And that's something that you have to make sure. Take your time stirring it, because it has to be stirred and mixed completely. Otherwise, it will either not cure or it will come out like rubber. And when you're using a powder, it takes a while to get it stirred up too. Now, pour it all in. I guess this isn't white, it would be called pearl, I guess. Okay. Now, basically just leave it set for now. I can see there's a whole bunch of bubbles. But I'll give it a quick spray with alcohol. I used to use heat all the time, a flame, but now alcohol is the way to go. Okay, let's pour this one. Sounds like we got a storm brewing. I hear thunder. We've had storms here in Arkansas for the last 3 days. Bad ones. Okay. Hit it with some. Yeah, probably hit it. Both of them. See how that one is. One more time there. Boy, we got some real rumbling going on, darn it. I hate it when we get storms here in Arkansas. Power likes to go out a lot. Okay, let me get this back up here. Okay. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to figure out how much resin it is going to take to fill this mold up. And I do that with water. And I measure the water. Probably do 2 ounces and then an ounce after that to see how much it's going to take. Then I'll have to use one of these bigger cups to mix up that epoxy to pour in this, which is going to be kind of a copperish color. I hope you can see it. I'll light up here a little bit. Kind of a copperish color. Well, I don't know if you can hear that or not, but I am going to click off for a little bit and I'm going to look at the radar and see what's happening. Okay, I measured it out and I need 3 ounces to fill this base. So, 1.5 inches of each. 1.5 inches, 1.5 ounces of each. Alright. Looks good. 1.5 ounces. And part B, go up to 3 ounces. There it is. did have a pretty good little storm run through here, but the big storm's coming in this afternoon. So here we go, stirring again. And I will definitely fast forward this one. Okay. I'm going to put this on the heat over here for a little bit. I have a coffee warmer pad that I use. I don't leave it on there too long. It's long enough to thin out the epoxy resin. It does get kind of thick, especially if it's a little cooler, because I don't have it excruciatingly hot out here. Yeah, change that now. Now let's see how that works out. Alright, this is going to be different. Here we go. Well, I think I measured that pretty good. Not much left. Okay. I see there's lots and lots of bubbles in this one. We'll let it sit for a little bit here. Let all the bubbles come to the top that can come. Get the colors put away. Didn't mean to bump everything. Just getting used to doing my videos again. I hope y'all will understand and hit it with some spray here. And then the big thing is now is just to wait. So I've got to find something to cover it with. Something like that over it. It's nice and straight. I am going to move the camera up here. I'm sitting here kind of not knowing what to do, acting like. But the big thing is to get everything, is to take your time. Take your time, take your time, take your time. I have that bad habit of getting into a rush. Let me unplug my heater here. Don't need it. Going on. Let's see if I can get this door closed a little bit. So there we go. Alright. Now I got all of my job done. I am going to just sit out here now for probably 10-15 minutes to keep checking, see how the bubbles are coming. So I'm going to just turn the camera off. No reason for us to sit and kind of stare at each other. Okay? Alright, be back tomorrow, I'm hoping. That would be good to come back and demold this and see how it is. Alrighty? Okay. See you then. Bye-bye. And remember, everyone, get your hiking stick, your walking stick, your cane, whatever you use, and get out there and do some walking, because nature is beautiful.